And we're up and running. I actually don't know if I was recording up there that whole time. So that's going to be interesting. So we'll just nip down to benchmark mode. I'd just like to give a quick benchmark first. Now I'm interested if this last hour's not actually been recorded. Well, I'll just imagine the last hour hasn't been recorded. Welcome to the channel, everyone. This is for the benefit of the Facebook stream. So I've already been broadcasting for an hour. I don't actually know if I was recording the last hour on my other mobile phone. And we've tested a few games. We've tested God of War. It ran pretty well, 60 FPS. The PC I'm using is my new Minis Forum HX80G with the Neptune series, I think it is. So that has a Ryzen 7 5800H processor and a Radeon 6600M, which is the mobile GPU built in. So it has onboard. It's an APU, so it's got its own built-in graphics, but we're not using them. We're using the 6600M that's also built in. So it's basically a laptop without a screen, a battery and a keyboard and a very small box. So got a 2TB drive in there, which was my Western Digital SN70, I think it was. That was in my 1X player before it mysteriously failed. And the memory in it is 16GB of Crucial. Now 16, yeah, I thought my main PC's got 32. Most of the kit I've got around the house is 16 gig. And I always pretty much thought 32 gigs where I want to look at, but 16 seems okay for this, especially as none of it's been used for graphics memory, so because it's 8GB of GDDR6 for the 6600M, so pretty beefy. So we ran God of War. It's ran 60 FPS at stock settings, and the PC itself is actually wired straight into the router. Gets 500 megabits, which is the same speed as my internet connection. And out here in the shed, I get about 61 or 62 megabits, I think it was, so quite a bit slower. It's a bubble, a mesh bubble that's created out here, so it's not the strongest. I'm really at the kind of limit of how far the Wi-Fi will stretch. Good enough out here for work most of the time, and just about good enough to stream. So we're actually game streaming on this, and we're recording, we're streaming up here, so two things are using that bandwidth. I have no idea what's happening in the house right now. There's probably at least one on-demand TV streaming service going in the house. So what I can say is, that's been just over an hour. I'll just flick back. We have used 88%. So 12% in 1 hour. So, and that's at high volume and almost full brightness. So all I've done is not emulation, all I've done tonight is remote play. Pretty much all been Moonlight. Tried a little bit of AMD Link, didn't work because my other PC is currently locked. But it does work, I've tested it, you can actually play it. But I've not had a lot of success with the kind of graphical settings. It tends to pixelate a bit like using Steam Link actually, so I thought I would use that instead of Steam Link when I first built the other PC a couple of years ago. Now, there's been a few little changes in that machine. The Wi-Fi adapter particularly has been upgraded, and we've got fibre, so there might be a case that that's not as bad as it once was, and I'll test it more thoroughly. Unfortunately, the Minis Forum machine doesn't seem to let you do streaming or recording. Now, I wasn't planning on using it for that, to be honest, so that really wasn't a primary concern for me, but it would have been handy. So, on that machine, we're using Playnite as the front end, which is a nice little free utility that lets you pull all your different games into one kind of front end interface. A bit like GOG, I suppose, with GOG Galaxy. You can see all the different games together. And when you click on them, it goes away and it launches them from the actual launcher. It does the same idea. But I think it was originally designed for emulation, emulated games. So I thought, well, I'll try some of that too. So I've got a little bit of Switch on here, not much. Tried a little bit of Wii U. I might... So I'll look at this game footage here. There's a few little hitches there, but I think it was actually streaming hitches rather than the game hitching up. Because it seems like it's stuck at 60 FPS. Went to 61 there, and I see there's a big lurch there, but there was actually a hitch on screen there on the frame time graph. So I'm thinking this is probably set itself to epic settings because these graphics look amazing. Now that was definitely a streaming hitch rather than a gaming hitch. It's not going all blocky. Now I think in my Playnite I've got it, not Playnite, I think in my Moonlight I've got it set to 20 megabits for the bandwidth, and I could increase that. That could be part of the issue here as well. Because I'm not seeing pixelation, so it might just be that I'm maxing out the bandwidth that I've allocated to myself. We'll give it a test and see how it goes. Anyway, back to the PS3 story. Right, okay, we managed to, oh yeah, Ultra preset, wow. I've never played this game on Ultra preset. And it said it achieved 59 FPS, and that was the, what we got here, the maximum FPS was 162, well GPU was 89. Had a couple of 6 stutters, which is more than I was expecting, but then that's epic, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, right, what we're going to do, just going to accept that. Enter to continue. Right, okay, we'll restart the game. We're just going to come out of here, and we're going to go into these settings here. Frame rate set to 60, that's fine. Resolution set to 1080p, and the bit rate is set to 20, so we're going to set that up to 30. Okay, and we'll see how we get on with that. That might improve the situation. So we'll let this game. Oh, come on. But there's always that chance you could be out and about. You could be in a hotel, away from home. Let's just get out and drive around. That's all I really want to do. So yeah, you could be at a hotel, as long as you can get a solid internet connection, or if you're a few floors up and you get a really good 5G connection, you should have sufficient bandwidth to play on a PC at home or cloud gaming. And of course, if you want to save a bit of, this is a good way to see if you get any latency or smeariness on screen. That's looking pretty good to me. And I still can't drive for toffee. Low video memory. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before because I've never been able to run a setting high enough that I would see that setting. Now that's coming up saying slow connection, and that really died a death there. So I think what we'll do is we'll just do what it said, and we're going to reduce the video bitrate. Let's reduce it down to, it was 20 before, so let's change it to 16. That sounds okay. Let's just see what that does. Well, that felt pretty smooth. That didn't. What was that though? We're getting a little bit of micro stars, but let's change the car. So, change car. Let's pick something a little bit quicker, shall we? But not too quick because I can't drive all that great. Like this game. I'll tell you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use my horrible Cupra. It looks like it's been in an accident because it's 2 different shades of green. So it's quite a nice shade at the back, and then it's a horrendous shade at the front. I'm not really sure why I did that. I put red wheels on too. It's like proper tacky, but it's fast. Got a little hitch there. Oh! Something new up here. My god, I've not been playing this game for a few weeks now. And I knew there was some big updates coming out. What I like about this car is I've put rally tyres on. I think I put rally tyres on. So it's really fast, but you can just blitz straight off road as well. There's a little hitch there. Maybe we should do a quick race and see how we get on. Zwoosh. Oh, there's a little... So these hitches, I can see there's some little micro stutters on the frame time graph. But these hitches, I think... Ah, there's new roads here, look. I can see them marked on red, and there's a... Oh yeah, I can't get up there, yeah. Well, that was game, I think, that stutter there. I just want to go down this road as fast as I can. Oh, that's terrible stuttering. Feels like being on my Xbox One. It's dropping down to 55 FPS for a little second there, but that seems alright now. This car's great. Do over 200 mile an hour in an electric car. Crazy. Not nearly as fast as I've gone though. Oh! I can do some pretty good crashes though, has to be said. I lost that. Still landed on my wheels. Oh, this terrain. Ah! Yeah, I probably wouldn't have noticed that before because... oh, look, I've crashed. Bashed all my car in. I probably wouldn't have noticed that before because I had the lowest setting of deformable terrain. Now I've got good quality deformable terrain. Right, give it a race around here somewhere. Maybe just bring the map up. The easiest thing to do, wouldn't it? There's one right there. Oh no, I've got a little... This happened yesterday now. Last stream. And I couldn't work out if it was the stick, because I had reported my analog stick had been a bit funny a couple of times. But that was after extended gameplay and it would just stick in one direction. Physically it was fine, but like logically in software it would stop. It was almost like it panicked. But that might have just been a quirk. Ah, switch to normal event. That might have just been a quirk of me being so far away from my connection, so well, we just pick whatever. First car that comes out. First time I played this at epic settings. Well, ultra settings, sorry. I have to say it looks amazing. So at this point here, when your car's turning on the rotisserie, as it's going round and around, on every PC I've used on so far, you get a stutter at some point where it's rotating. There's like little tiny ones in there. You can see the frame time graphs going up and down, but it's actually not losing that many frames. Now when you play this on Steam Deck, it just stops and then starts again after about a second. Now the music keeps playing quite smoothly, but you get some right bad stutters with the car turning on the spot. But none of that there, that was quite impressive. Okay, I think we'll just turn the volume up and you can ignore me. I'll be concentrating now. Can I say I picked the wrong car? Because I think I did. Well, generally none of my cars are modified. They're just as they were when I got them for free after winning a race or such. Aye, aye, aye. I'm going to rewind there because that was just some extremely bad driving by me. I've done this track before as well. Look at those guys taking each other out. Now that's some pretty bad hitching there. I think what I will do one day is just do a silent stream. Oh dear. From in the home. And just sit and play so people can see the, the typical performance you will get if you're actually playing at home. Rather than, I'm basically playing away from home because the difference in internet connection from out here and indoors is marked. That was an accidental rub, but nearly sent myself the track again. Can I get higher than 4? God, no, I can't get higher than 4. I'm not driving like that. Jesus wept. Yep, if that was real life, that car would have been absolutely ruined. I suppose they're just a little bit rippled at the front. Stole that position, didn't I? Oh my god, that was a horrendous hitch. Now that was streaming. Now, like I say though, my connection out here is no great, and I bet if I check it just now it's probably weakening, which it can do. Oh man, wall running there. That was shocking. Okay, 3rd place. I think that's the best I was going to get in this car with my driving. No, it's not lost yet though. I've not won it yet. Oh my god. That was something. I'm not sure what. I think that was a combination. Trying to run at ultra. See, I think I would just... Is there much difference run at ultra or run at high settings? We'll just change that setting in a moment and we'll do a race again. Maybe not this one. We'll continue, that's fine. Because there is the occasional peak, you know, and that's always bad. So and I think we've got one more race in, that'll be an hour and a half. And I think that's plenty of time for this stream. Right, let's just get into these settings and we will make a little change to video. We're just going to graphics. We're going to change it down to high preset. There's ray tracing turned on. Really? Well, that might explain it. Right, let's just leave it on medium. Let's just see what happens. So, I've got to restart. Okay. So, yeah, I forgot the 6600M can do some ray tracing. I don't know what level of ray tracing it is in Forza. I'm guessing it's quite low level. Probably just puddles and things like that. So running at high settings, this should reduce the impact on the bandwidth quite a bit as well. I mean, technically, if you're in a situation where you're struggling a bit for bandwidth, you know, you've maybe got 5G, but you don't want to be really pushing it too hard. Hopefully it's not going to do all this optimizing again. That looks good. So yeah, if I was in a hotel, I had 5G or decent enough Wi-Fi, what I would probably do is remote my PC at home, turn it down to 720p, turn the settings down to medium rather than high, maybe low, just to try and smooth out that frame rate and also reduce the amount of bandwidth you actually need. Because the less bandwidth you're using, technically, the smoother it should be. So I'm looking for suggestions in the next stream, or if you're watching this video on YouTube, you've got any suggestions of things you'd like to see me testing, just drop a comment in the comment section, either on Discord or on YouTube. I do try to reply to everyone on YouTube and everyone on Discord when I can fit it in. So, you know, if I do reply, or I will reply, but if I don't reply straight away, I will reply eventually. So, and if anyone's got any suggestions of games that have maybe seen on the screen tonight, or that they've seen me review previously, or just any game that you might have. Now, if it's a really brand new game, I might not have it. I generally tend to wait until there's a big sale on. So I noticed Need for Speed Unbounded, is now reduced. It's a good deal actually at the moment on the Steam store. It's 70, I think it's almost 78% off. So it's down from whatever they charge, £59.99 in pounds, down to £17 thereabouts. So that's still a little bit pricey, but it's, you know, at that price it's a marked reduction, so I don't mind quite so much. And the frame graphs is pretty good. Let's just, why are we in the Hot Wheels area? Why are we here? I don't want to be in the Hot Wheels area, I want to get out of this, surely. How'd you get out of here? I'll just go in here. Well, if there's a race, there's a race. Let's do it. Let's do that. Okay, I think I've probably accomplished about all I can today. Like I say, always open to suggestions. If anyone's got anything they want me to try out, let me know. More than happy to try it out in the Abxylute. I don't think there was a requirement to do some game streaming as part of the DVT testing, which I really didn't mind. I've quite enjoyed it. And I think I'll keep up some of the streaming. Yeah, it's still stuttering a bit. Let's just see if I can tweak that. That's what I'm going to do. So, I don't know what the requirement was for how long we had to do this stream. I think just, you know, try and do a few. That's particle. There's the registration at the bottom there. Yeah, let's just turn that off. Turn that back up to high. So, yeah, we were asked if we do some streaming. That probably was a prerequisite. Seemed quite happy to do it though, so why not? Seemed like a good idea. Especially if it meant I got to test and get one of these bad boys on my hands before pretty much anyone else. You know, I don't know how many people in the UK have got one. I have a feeling I might be the only person in the UK that's got their hands on one of these, because I'm the only person that's done any reviewing of one so far that I've seen. A couple of American ones and Canadian, and so we've seen a few foreign ones from places like, I think I've seen one from Korea, but they're not on the Discord channel, so they're probably larger YouTube channels. You know, I couldn't really be much smaller, could I? But I'm still very lucky. I'm really pleased to have got my hands on one of these to get a little play. And I'll find a race at some point. Test it out. It's just hitched a bit less there. There was one at the start, but I should pull the map up and just find the nearest race. You know, a bit far away from them all, aren't I? Let's just pick that one over there. We'll straight line it. Not really the best car for it, but we'll straight line it nonetheless. Interesting to know how many Renault Megane, whatever model this is, R model, there are actually in Mexico. Bet there isn't very many. Oh, that was a hellish stutter. Now, part of that was stutter from the game, so that's not good. And part of that was stutter from my internet connection, I think, so. For the next stream, I'm going to spend a little bit of time beforehand on some optimising, and I'll tell everybody what I did to get running as smoothly as possible. Because I do feel that my PC, because it's brand new, it probably needs a little bit of tweaking. It's not really had anything done to it other than downloading a whole heap of games. I really haven't done anything else other than that. Let's get along to the actually, I've gone past the Cupra, haven't I? Let's try that again, because that's quite good fun, actually. Where is it? There it is. Now, which one do I use? They're both the same. But one of them's got different tyres, I'm sure. I think the purple one's got road tyres. track tyres or something. This one's got off-road tyres. Yeah, so normally when it's rotating on the little rotisserie here, you do sometimes get a few little stop-starts, don't you? There's like, it's still got a peak, but it's only dropping 5 FPS, whereas on my Steam Deck, for example, it'll drop from 60 FPS down to about 20 FPS, and it's really noticeable, that hitch. Plus, it'll also turn for a very long time while it's loading the game. This is particularly quick loading time. Let's see, can I do better than, what did I finish last time? 3rd? And I'd like to blame all of that on the occasional hitch that I got, but really, it's my driving's the big issue here. Yeah, wow! What's going on here? Okay, we went past like an absolute bullet. Now, granted, I drove it in the wall. Oh, wall run again. He's flying, that guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, did I get that? That's pretty epic. And this is a point-to-point race, okay. Oh, that was a bit of a stutter there. Oh, and there. Oh my god, I'm pushing him along. See ya. Oh, god. Look at that. Look at that. How many places did I lose there? All of them? Oh no, I think this might actually be my drift. Has this got drift tyres? Oofed, oofed. Oh, sorry mate, you are my corner. I love this car. It sounds like a Scalextrics. Where you blast up to 170 mile an hour. Ah! So much power it doesn't actually want to go around corners. Where's the first place guy? That must be that silver car that went past like an... Oh my god, what's going on there? I don't know if that was input delay or... Oh, I think this is just all me. It's just all me. Let's see, can I straighten this up? You know what, yep, oh, nope. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, missed that point. And I wasn't on the road for quite a long time. Try it one more time. Oh, I actually jumped the front of the car in there. That's how bad that corner in was. So having all the power doesn't mean you have magically all the control either. Oh! I love it when there's immovable objects. They're just waiting to catch you out. Oh, there's no way I'm going to get around that corner. Like I'll have to go back here a bit. Oh, now that was a big stutter. Still barely got around that corner. We're at 98%. Looks like 3rd place is my target again today. Oh dear. Maybe it's just too late. My reactions just are not there right now. Okay. I think we'll just... That's been an hour and 40 minutes, which is probably quite good for me. I don't often get the time to have a big gaming session, but that was pretty good. All I'm going to do just now is I'm just going to come out. 77% we're at, so we've used what, 23% in an hour and 45 minutes, which is pretty good. I think that's pretty low. I mean, an hour and 45 minutes, the Steam Deck at the lowest settings, I would have been getting pretty close to 20% battery remaining, so okay, you know, it's not apples for apples. I accept that. But it is handheld gaming to handheld gaming. So, and on that note, and that bombshell, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. Thanks if you tuned into the stream. Thanks if you're watching this after the stream, especially if you never intended to watch the stream and you've came out your way to watch this video. I very much appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.